Good morning. These are your BYU-Idaho radio headlines for Thursday, February 27th, 2025. Thanks for listening. I'm Brianna Latouche. A Rexburg woman was arrested on Tuesday after a standoff with police in a neighborhood. Rexburg Assistant Police Chief Gary Hagan told EastIdahoNews.com that a process server arrived at a residence in the 900 block in the Summerfield subdivision to deliver legal documents to the occupants. A woman opened the door with a rifle in hand and threatened the process server. Shortly afterward, another family member who was inside the house came out and got into a physical altercation with the woman. The process server fled the scene and called 911. Officers arrived at the home at around 5 p.m. and discovered the woman had barricaded herself inside and was refusing to leave. Officers repeatedly attempted to contact the residents in the home by phone and were unsuccessful. They then loudly announced their presence and knocked on the door with no response. After numerous attempts, officers determined that entry into this home was necessary to ensure the safety of victims. So they breached the front door and made contact with the suspect and victims. Police say the woman was violent and would not comply with officer commands, and after refusing to be given up peacefully, officers arrested the woman. She continued to fight officers after being taken into custody. No injuries were reported. The woman's identity has not been released. She is expected to be charged with aggravated assault and resisting officers. Local high school wrestlers are headed to state. Student reporter Andrea Taylor has the story.
Madison High School wrestlers are headed to state after a hard-fought district tournament. Both the boys and the girls' teams competed with relentless determination, putting in the blood, sweat, and tears needed to earn their spot at state. All right, how many of the boys are going to be going to state?
17.
So how many are going to state, just for the girls?
Okay, 1.
Coaches Mike Wilder and Abby Wolf credit the team's dedication and hard work for their success this season. They say the athletes have even bigger goals for the state championships.
The goal this whole season has always been top 3.
On the girls' side, I asked head coach Abby Wolf about the most intense match during the girls' district tournament.
District was really good. I think her semifinal match was really exciting because that one sent her into the finals for the second time in a row.
With state fast approaching, the team is laser focused on sharpening their skills and leaving it all on the mat. The Madison High School wrestlers will compete at state from February 28th to March 1st in Pocatello at the ICCU Dome. For live updates on their matches, visit trackwrestling.com or follow the Madison Wrestling Facebook page. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Andrea Taylor.
35-year-old Jovent Josue Ramirez of Nampa taught at Canyon Owyhee School Service Agency in Wilder. He is charged with 2 felony counts of sexual battery of a minor child, according to the Idaho Statesman. The Wilder Police Department responded to a sexual offense call last Thursday at the school when officials arrived at the school. The principal, Terry Rothmar, informed them that a female student reported being inappropriately touched by Ramirez. When the final bell rang and school ended that day, Ramirez left campus in a hurry. Rothmar called Ramirez to ask him to come back, but Ramirez said he was sick and wouldn't return and declined several requests by police to go to the police department and denied all allegations. He was arrested at his home in Nampa. Court records show his bond is set at $1 million. He's being held at Canyon County Jail, awaiting his next hearing on March 4th. These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio Morning Headlines for February 27th, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on SoundCloud, Spotify, and Stitcher. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. Have a great day. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Brianna Latouche.